What's up, odd broads and odd dudes? You know what time it is? We're gonna give you guys a little weekend fury. You guys know I do have a YouTube channel. It's not active currently, but my videos are still up. I did an interview with a young music creator by the name of Monsoon Records. And right now, if you guys don't know, that's my nephew. So we are currently going to do a catch-up with him because if you guys hadn't noticed or followed his channel, you should. His music catalog is growing and it's pretty badass. So say hello.
What's up, guys? Yeah, just working on stuff when I get the chance. I feel like I've grown quite a bit as an artist.
Do you feel like your music style has changed?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I would say pretty much whatever kind of genre I'm into at the time, like listening to, then I was like, oh, I want to make my own. But, so pretty much any genre I'll work on, so whether it be trap, 80s, I'm actually doing a kind of punk rock one right now.
Nice.
Kind of to get that retro 90s and early 2000s vibe with the guitars and real drums and shit.
So do you feel like you're going to be playing like vocals on your tracks?
The last one I did upload, the Something Different track, I am working on it slowly, putting vocals. It's just, I haven't put vocals yet because just fucking working and shit, so I'll just, whenever I got the time, I'll actually put it in there, and I think it'll come out good, so. The little bit I did, I'm pretty satisfied with it, so.
Very nice. So in general, how do you feel like this pandemic's kind of changed you with your music choices and all?
Actually, that's a real good question. I never really thought of that. I don't. Maybe it has, because I mean I would listen to any kind of music before, but I think it's kind of become a little more versatile what I listen to, and whatever I'm listening to, basically I want to make the same kind of music. You know, we all go through our phases of music, and mine switches like once a month, so
yeah.
So I say it probably affected it a little bit.
So how do you feel about the city reopening slowly?
You know, I think it's good. You know, how I feel about it, just keep following, you know, this is just my opinion, but just follow precautions. You know, wear a mask. I do truly believe the mask thing because, as for me, I was actually an essential worker, so I've been working during the whole pandemic.
Yeah, same here.
And that's a year and some change, and you know, God forbid, but I've been okay, and I haven't been sick, so.
That's good.
So I mean, just wear the mask. You know, that's it. I mean, I know it kind of gets in the way. And it's annoying. I mean, who's gonna like it? But at least you can still do stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Just follow the rules and precautions. You know, it's just like the deal with. I mean, I know it's nothing related, but like, it's like driving. You know, you're not gonna just drive. You know. No blinkers and this and that type of deal. You know, there's precautions and rules. And
speaking of driving, you gotta be my teacher. I'm ready.
Yeah, actually, I have to do that. What days are you off?
I'm off on Thursday, Fridays.
Thursday, Friday. So I could probably try.
Then I get off at 7 in the morning, so we could do weekends if we need to.
No, but definitely this week coming up, probably set a day up.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to drive. And
guys, I'm saving up to get a car, so this is very important to me. Yeah.
And I mean, how I look at driving, it's not a right, it's really a privilege. And I don't take for granted actually able to, drive anywhere,
Yeah.
It's a big plus and a virtue, yeah, like I said, it's a privilege, it's not a right, so.
Can you believe it? It took me almost fucking this long to actually learn how to drive a car.
Things happen. They were surprised with me. They thought, they were like, you don't have your license yet? And that was like when I was 21. I was like, no. Well, I had a little more anxiety than your average person, but once you learn how to do it, it becomes like second nature. Once you do it so many times, it's like honestly, it's like riding a bike. You do it so many damn, it's like when you first start off as a kid, you're like crashing and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? And it seems pretty fucking easy, but you're like, what the fuck? But then once you drive so many, it's like muscle memory after that.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a delivery driver, do that for a living, so it's easy.
Yeah, believe it or not, my dear listeners, I do not know how to drive a car. I mean, I've reversed one before and kind of worked the steering wheel when we had to get the car towed. The car towed from Laguna to back to Acoma. That shit was scary. Not to mention I was underage and I was all trying to fucking steer the damn wheels. I'm fucking scared and terrified. That shit was funny. Not to mention we got unhooked a couple times. That was scary.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then to put the cherry on the cake, the person helping us tow the car bought me a beer, but I was underage as shit, so I was in the back seat. I was in the back steering the thing, drinking a beer out of fucking nervousness.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fucking logic.
I wouldn't do that shit.
I know. So
you wouldn't catch me doing that.
I would no. I do not encourage drinking and driving, guys. Catch an Uber, fucking call a D, have a DD, or call a cab. Don't be fucking stupid. We do not encourage that type of behavior here at Odd Pods of the Odd Rod. Same with smoking and driving. I can't do it. I wouldn't do it. Or even take edibles and all that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's not a problem with drinking and smoking.
Yeah.
It just becomes illegal when you get in the car. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I mean, you gotta understand, if you're impaired. You shouldn't be operating a vehicle. But there's always some kind of outlet you could do, like she was saying, Uber, whatever.
Yeah, Lyft, Uber, then you have your cab calling shit and all that.
Any other interesting questions?
Okay, so are you for, okay, I know this is kind of still a controversial type of question, because we're in one of the states that are green. When I mean green, I mean green. Experimenting with smoking and edibles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go full on Rogan. So how do edibles work?
How do they work?
How do they affect? How do you think they affect people? Do you think it's an easier thing than no, or no?
Well, here's the thing. It really depends. It's kind of controversial, and it's a thing that's real hard to evaluate because each person is different. If say you have somebody that has anxiety problems,
Yeah.
per se, which understanding they would do, marijuana.
Yeah.
But sometimes someone can overdo it, or they have edibles and they have an underlying anxiety condition,
And then it totally
it intensifies that. So, but here's the thing with that too. There's all kinds of dosage, strands, and you got to think weed is not like how it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That shit is strong now.
Yeah, you don't have just like your skunk weed or your like or
No,
kush
like
or
they
alcohol
got
Molly
these
Wally.
mega. They got these super damn hybrids.
Oh my god, tell me about it.
While before, like a quarter of what you smoked before was nothing, while the same amount of something else, another strand, is fucking potent. So I mean, really, it's just picking the right strength
and dose
of what works for you. As long as it's not, if it's doing more, as long as it's not doing more harm than good, then I don't see an issue with it. But with edibles, you have to be careful.
I agree with that.
It's 5 times more potent. You can't just eat it and be like, oh, it didn't hit me yet. And no.
Eat another one.
No,
and
you don't do that. It's different. It's
shit.
not like smoking. Smoking, it goes right to your bloodstream. It's instantaneous. It's easier to know what kind of dosage you're getting. While eating it, it's a delayed effect.
Yeah.
So basically, I wouldn't recommend edibles unless you're like an experienced kind of or you have somebody supervising that's done it before and has done it for a long time. Then that's different. But opinion wise, I would just say just stick to the smoking stuff if you're not too sure.
If you're like hypersensitive to stuff like that, smoking would be best.
Yes, and not everybody's the same,
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that I work, and they make edibles for a living, like as a side thing. And they're like, oh, this is used with this, and I put more butter in it because it's just more than. It's gotten so more technical now where instead of just like shredding it really fine and putting it in brownies or whatever, it's actually been where you can infuse it in butter and shit, and now you get all the stuff.
And people get, there's misconceptions about it before because here's the thing, they couldn't dose it right either.
Yeah, they couldn't dose it.
There wasn't really like legit edibles back in the day, so they would just throw shit together and it would like fuck people up, like bad. And I mean, too much of anything is bad, it's like having too much alcohol, it starts fucking with you, same thing.
Like the other day, I was like, not the other day,
because actually, believe it or not, alcohol could kind of do the same shit. Because I've had times where I had too much alcohol and I actually got a fucking little anxiety, like how fucking weed will do. So
I've had,
and it's not just weed,
I've had a bad panic attack caused by edibles, and this is like something that I was given, and I was like, okay, whatever, it's not gonna hit me that. I was fucking wrong, and you're right about the dosage shit, or whoever makes it or whatever, but it was like in a liquid form. It was like a cough syrup.
So it's concentrated.
It's really concentrated, and they mixed it in a juice. So I didn't fucking know. They gave it to me until when we got to the place we're supposed to be. Then it hit me. I was fucking freaking out because we were at a show, and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I all jittery and something that I felt really fucking stoned? I was like, why am I high? And I didn't smoke or anything or take anything. Then it fucking dawned upon me. I was like, oh, these dirty ass motherfuckers. So they literally gave me something I wasn't used to at all, and that fucking kind of ruined my good time because I was like, fuck, I was nervous as shit. I was angsty. I was really antsy. I just like was freaking out. I needed to get out of there. So my friend had a truck at the time, and I was like, dude, I gotta go into your truck and not freak out. So I was in the truck the rest of the whole show because I couldn't fucking concentrate or anything to sit still. I was just like really panicky, and I'm like, oh, this is the day I'm gonna die. I just know it.
Oh, that shit does not feel good.
It's not. It's like a horrifying experience. It's like as worse as like it's like getting roofied.
See, I imagine because little personal story. I actually went through. You know, people get misconceptions and think there's not. You know, weed withdrawals can't get that bad, and yes, it can because personally, it happened to me. I had, you know, I would do it too much. You know, it's like smoking every damn freaking, you know, when I get off of work, just go smoke, and that's all I cared about. And then, you know, then it wasn't too bad, you know, because you're not going beyond that point. But then once I started eating it, it wasn't spacing it out. Then, and I started having bad trips because it's just too much. And then I had fucking withdrawals, and just let me tell you guys, that shit was fucking the worst thing I ever went through. No bullshit. I literally had withdrawals for a month because the amount I was doing and suddenly stopped. And the withdrawals were fucking rough. I was literally crawling in my skin, nasty ass, heavy cold sweats. It's just I can't even describe it. Like one word, it's just literally literal hell. Like you literally want to die. It's that bad. So I mean, you have to be careful with that shit. So
yeah, that was one of the craziest.
But see, any drug.
Yeah, any drug in general
could be turned into an addiction, and when it's an addiction, then there's that problem that can happen, like withdrawals.
Shit, I remember that. That was a dark time. Freaking out. I remember your mom called them, just telling us what was going on. So I was freaking out on that too. That was horrible. So you guys need to like be careful and be aware. It's like,
I mean, personally, I don't really mess with marijuana anymore. Not now. I just drink, but even then, drinking, I was kind of getting a little overboard on that shit too. You know, if you start just drinking or doing something out of boredom, then there's something wrong.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of drinking out of boredom, this is like my own personal thing because I am a borderline alcoholic. I'm not gonna fucking like beat around the bush. I had bouts where I would just continue on. Like, I come home, start drinking, you know, whatever, pass out, get up, and do the same thing over. Go to work, do the same shit. It was like a repetitive thing. And it was coming to where I would go through bottles of fucking whiskey.
I see. The thing is, too, when there's a problem is when you start noticing it yourself.
Yeah.
When you start noticing it yourself, then
there's
a problem.
Yeah, I started noticing and then the change in my own appearances and shit. I wasn't doing so good. I mean, and you saw it too. You saw it. Everybody saw it. That how I was like, my personality changed. Everything fucking changed. So like, addiction is real, like hella real.
No, I mean the way addiction is, it just all of a sudden you know, never say never because you know I never thought I would have an addiction problem, but nothing like harsh. But I had it with marijuana for a couple months, and then I had it with alcohol, probably a couple months too, and I mean, it wasn't like every day, but it was like every other day, and and it's not like one drink or two. I didn't have my limits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being like fucking shit-faced drunk every time. But now I started to feel like shit real quick, and you know, I know my limits now. Like what was it? I had some drinks Wednesday, but it was what, like maybe a couple small ones. You know, just to take the edge off a little.
Yeah.
But that was it. I'm not getting like stupid face drunk where you're having a fucking nasty ass hangover.
Oh God,
every
those are
other
the
day,
worst.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was starting to be
Addiction will sneak up on you and you won't even realize that shit.
Exactly. That was like me starting to get those nasty ass hangovers, and like when I would go out, I would just be like shit faced, and it would be to the point where I was like walking in the middle of a mosh pit and I get fucking hit in the face, not even feel it. That's how fucked up I was. And I'm like, where did I get this at? Fucking dumb as shit. And, it sucks. And, things like during this whole pandemic, I think everybody figured out what they were addicted to. Whether it be gaming, drinking, gambling. Even the people that were gamblers, hardcore gamblers, they couldn't go to the...
I think that's what kind of had to do with it. I think it was the pandemic, because I wouldn't drink like that normally.
Yeah, see.
Because I was just doing, I'm like, I'm fucking bored, and then I just fucking...
Yeah, like...
Let me have some fucking drinks,
That was pretty much me too. And then there was like the whole now like the pandemic is starting to kind of lift up, kind of sort of, now that people are getting their vaccines and shit, which I'm glad people are starting to fucking figure shit out and get vaccines. It's just like, is it all really gonna go back to normal in your opinion?
Here's the thing is, yes, I believe so. It'll go back to normal, but not in the speed they think so.
Yeah.
Like, because honestly, they were rushing shit too fast. To me, like, or wasn't taking it,
Mm-hmm.
What it wasn't so much they weren't taking it serious. They weren't prepared for it. None of us were prepared. Honestly, would be prepared for, all of a sudden a virus affecting the whole world, literally. So, I mean, it catches you off guard.
Yeah, I think...
And then with the rules with the mask shit, there was, to me, it was too soon. It was like they were trying to stop that shit in like 6 months. And I'm like, no, it just doesn't work like that. Because if you look at every kind of pandemic in history, that shit lasts at least fucking 3 years. Like the Spanish one, the Spanish flu.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was like 3 years. And I mean, that's just how it is. It's just going to go through its wave and affect people. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. And you just got to ride it out. But no, I believe we'll go back to normal, but not in the speed people think it's going to.
Yeah.
No. This is easily, since it's been a year, this is easy, like a 2 to 3 year thing to me. Easily.
That's how I feel.
And I already knew that, like in the first few months of COVID, I was like, this many people getting affected, and this and that.
The rate was really
high. It's not a disease to take lightly. I was like, no, this is gonna last way longer than what this.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to make the deadline, because supposedly they're trying to do the damn right. I heard supposedly the mask thing next month, like gone.
Oh, over here, yeah.
They're honestly, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but. Way too soon. I'm still gonna wear my mask. I'm still gonna wear my mask.
I'm not gonna be one of those like, oh, it's gonna be like
just because
it's lifted doesn't mean
just because they make it a law or they say like, oh, there's no mask, or they say it's okay, doesn't mean that the shit magically left.
Exactly. And look at us. Like I said, like you said, we're both essential workers. We're both essential workers, but like we actually were the ones that were put at a higher risk because we didn't know who's a carrier, who's not, and a constant wipe down of everything.
No, and then the thing is too, the way it works is weird because you could be carrying it
and not even know it,
and it doesn't do severe symptoms to you. See, the way this virus works is it enhances whatever kind of underlying conditions you have. Like, so if you have asthma already, then it basically intensifies it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you have underlying. If you have problems with this, like say your kidneys, then it enhances that. It's just that much more crucial. And I mean, the older you get, obviously your body's not the same. And they can't keep up as well as with repairing itself. So, that's why usually older people, it's more of a precaution,
Yeah.
You know.
It's just been going crazy though, and now since, like I said, like we all said, like things are starting to like kind of lift up now. Places are starting to be more open and all this jolly good shit. I still think it should be you know, there should be more rules, still like rules put in and regulations still put in place. I don't care if it's like a restaurant. I still think the rules and regulations still should be followed, as you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I'm not trying to dictate, you know, how you guys want to do things. You know, that's your opinion. If you want to take that risk, and I'm not condoning it, but no mask or whatever, that's up to you. But in my opinion, I said just follow the rules. That's how I look at it. So, what other things?
Oh my god. I've been in my own fucking world for like the past like couple of days. I don't know. Well, okay, so we covered your music. Anything else interesting?
Nothing really. I think my life just consists of delivering parts, working on music when I can, and fucking with my aquariums. That's about it. I could talk about that. I got a badass guppy project going on. I take these wild ones and breed them with the domestic, and they come out badass looking like Egyptian writings and shit.
Yeah, they look really nice. Those are pretty dope.
Yeah, I got some. They throw all kinds of shit. And I actually should make a channel with the aquarium shit.
If you guys don't know, Mr. Monsoon over here breeds fish.
Yeah. Always a bunch of stuff. Got to do something.
Yeah, but he's a master of his craft too. Well, what do you like? You know, you worked at PetSmart for how long?
Yeah, I worked there. Basically, I got hired. Actually, that was my first job. I started in July when I was 18, 2016, I believe. And I was there till
Last year?
Basically till I was my last day was March 2020. So it was almost 4 years. Literally. So April, May. Yeah, it was like 3 years and 8 months, something like that.
Yeah, and because of how he was raised, because you know he's got like a lot of fish and snakes. My brother-in-law collects fish and snakes and types of cool animals. And he was raised with with the knowledge of how to take care of and how to breed certain species and shit. So he knows his things, and working at PetSmart really enhanced that, I think. It's cool. I used to go bug him too when I was doing run my errand.
Oh yeah.
Let's go bug him.
He's a cool.
I'm gonna go harass the Andrew. So yeah, it's just been like a crazy ass thing since the pandemic started. Now, like I said, like we both said, we're both essential workers, and he works on music half the time. I'm doing the podcast. You guys catch it out like when I'm at work. So it's like early in a dead ass morning, like we're talking shit, yeah. I just wanted to do a catch-up thing with him because the first time I interviewed him was during the YouTube thing, when I was doing YouTube. And, yeah, let's just say YouTube has not been kind to me. Well,
Why would you say that?
Well, because, the algorithm was so bad and,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I just, couldn't do it. And, fishing for fucking followers and shit or subscribers was kind of like a thing that kind of pissed me off a lot.
Well, the thing is, I noticed I say the hardest work with YouTube, because personally, getting it to 100. Once you hit the 100 subscriber mark,
yeah,
then the ball starts rolling.
I'm at 120 subscribers,
and it turns into like a snowball effect. You know, the more subscribers you get, then it multiplies within itself. I don't know, personally, me, that's the growth I had. Because now I get about, what is it? I say 100 subscribers a month, or sometimes it's even 100 subscribers every 2 weeks. So,
I mean, you're doing your thing, man. Everyone likes your shit. I mean,
but I mean, it may sound like, oh, it was easy, but no, I was sitting at 5 subscribers forever. Then all of a sudden, once people start noticing, and once it hit 100, then it started rolling.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, I'm actually, grabbing people's attention, and whatever kind of thing that enhances their day. I mean, who doesn't like music? So that's why I do it. So
seriously.
I think that's it. Probably covered.
Any new projects coming up?
Honestly, I don't really think about it. I kind of do things different, and it's kind of a breath of fresh air, because before, when I had anxiety, I would worry about everything, like, oh, I gotta do this and this and this. But now I kind of actually take days as they come, it's a breath of fresh air. I would not do that before. And actually, I don't know what my next project's gonna be. It's usually I have something posted weekly, so probably whatever comes in my head. So, but I know I'm working on vocals on one track, like I was saying, and then the other thing I'm doing like a what do you call it, post punk, or like early 2000s rock stuff. So
sounds cool.
It's always something different.
That's awesome to hear, dude. All right, so thank you for catching up with me, even though it's a different platform I'm using. It's actually, I like this better than doing YouTube, to be honest.
It's a fun time, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to show my face.
You got a lot of words out of me, I think so.
Yeah. Alright, guys. So make sure you check out his music. You can find it on Apple Music.
Actually, I need to update it because it's been a while. I think I've just been going ham on the YouTube thing, but I need to. I think I got some on there.
Yeah, I think you got your first one on there.
A few stuff on there right now, but I gotta post more of my newer releases. But it should be under like actual services, Andrew Lopez. But if you want to go on my channel, it's Monsoon Records.
Yep. So you heard that, guys. You can go on Apple Music, look up Andrew Lopez, and then you go on YouTube, Monsoon Records. So, you guys, thanks for listening or joining us tonight for this special podcast. Tomorrow, I will be finishing the West Memphis 3 murders. And on Mother's Day, we're going to be covering something special for all those mothers out there. I'm just saying, because, Mother's Day. Get it? And you actually know the content of the podcast. So like I said, I like to read true crime stories and or stuff about murderers. But yeah. So, with that being said, guys, have a good night and be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and drive. And whatever you do, wear a mask. Wash your hands. Let's see what else. Stay away from stupid people. I stole that from Deaf Noodles. Don't come at me. And for all you moms out there, happy early Mother's Day. This is Odd Broad signing out. Bye.